was this dude I followed. Oh, it's great. That nigga goes off. I might get him to do some shit for me. No, I just let it cut it out. Watching the natural heal process.
That was still crazy to see. He did that himself.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champion, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there and on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like,
there he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
To throw, it's Dell. Dances away to buy time. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Yates. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're dealing with a second and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. It's complete to the left. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Finds his big tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys in that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
how about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The the Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the break.
Pressure coming. And the pass rush gets home.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the air on second and short. They'll run the screen. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They want to throw it. Under fire. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Inside the 50. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Dell. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. At midfield, he's got room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
I love offenses that can just rely on their offensive line to get it done in fourth and short situations like that. Turn around, hand it off, let's stay on the field and keep this thing going.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. The Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Dell. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end. from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Spartans will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time, turning it on! And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
All right, I'm back.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Dell. Unleashes one. Hits the open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Ducks will snap it on first
Chamberlain.
and 10. Use the play fake now to throw.
Throw the ball,
And
man.
here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid
that was
return
terrible.
on the pick. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll open with the read option to the right.
He's
It
gonna
may not
fumble.
look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using his legs, it's Maldonado. Jump. They were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down for this offense. To the air on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Whitted. Defense caught out of position, and
Man,
they
you
get
guys
him
are always
down
out of
finally
position.
at the 38. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the
Jimmys and the
Joes.
Joes.
And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
He lost it high and deep down the left
Catch
side.
that, Rambo.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his
Gotta block
spot.
somebody, bro.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. You know they love their track at Oregon. And when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll
Bring
get
that
to the
out.
small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Get it together, man. Y'all got to wake up out here.
After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Come on, bro.
Finds a little space. Powers through. They finally wrestle down the senior.
Out here looking confused.
He picks up some valuable ground. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Maldonado. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I need some pressure on the goddamn quarterback.
They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Off play action. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why
There he goes. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
Bro.
And they just kind of sneaked that.
Why are we
one in
getting
there. As a
bled by
defensive
fucking
guy,
Michigan
3rd
State?
and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going for 6.
Catch the
Oh,
ball.
man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now He slides that just inside the right upright. That brings them to within one.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Lowers those pads. They finally make the stop with the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Nice move to keep running. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
What do y'all be doing, computer?
Down the sideline. Open spaces. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man.
Why is Hawk on?
Out across the 45.
Bro. He's not the corner. Hawk, you're on the bench now, man.
Bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
Why is Weathersby playing a slot?
Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That's...
Bro. Why is Cooper Hawk starting?
Defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans are on the move. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fenwick. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
I think that's why. I think the slot is hurt. And he's going to slot. So let's put Woodson play slot. Free, Tupa, Strong, Squires. All right, Squires, we gotta watch.
And here comes the offense on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Whitted. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in these football games.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Dell. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Ducks line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Finds his big tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
I don't see how the best coverage fucking safety can't cover tight end.
First and 10. Give to Brown. Just ran over it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. He'll come through on third down.
Bro, why can't we cover anybody?
At the 23. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a nice answer answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Pulls and fires complete. To the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and
Bro,
goal
y'all are
from
ass.
the Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing with the run on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking for room. It's Maldonado. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab on the right. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Ducks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabs it in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It's amazing we can't stop any passes at all.
Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wants to throw again.
Get off your block.
Outside the pocket, let's go. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Maldonado. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sparty.
Yeah, if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets him to the 28. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Rushes on him. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery, the chicanery, and it'll be 4th down.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big 3rd down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion and keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. And now a big decision coming up on 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit, because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
They've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle.
Bro, why can't they stop any? I'm literally playing press.
Can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200
secondary
yards.
ass.
Hand off from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one. And
I don't get why they can't cover anybody to the inside.
Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Shoots his way for more. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him this time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And it's no good. He missed it. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back has it. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Oregon. Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
There's a lot of pressure on this offense. Knowing they had an opportunity to take the lead into halftime if they could execute. If they get this extra point after that touchdown, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Touchdown, Ducks! Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Going deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Dell. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. All by himself. Racing to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give out of the gun. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off.
He's going for a big play downfield. Into his stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
This nigga got 400 yards passing.
New set of downs after the completion. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Brown has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here. Turning it on.
Well, who got the running back?
All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Off play action on first down. Quick completion on the out.
Nice
Yeah,
quick
I'm
throw
pressing
there.
everybody.
So important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10.
Bro, I don't know how to
Man
stop
down on the
anybody.
play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jet sweep, trying to get the edge.
Man, I love when defenses have a plan and they know what they're going to get. They see the jet sweep. They're not caught off guard. Nice job setting the edge, rallying, running to the football, and getting the guy on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Whitted. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds. He's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got some room, it was over. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. Can't just let him pick you apart.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Maldonado. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will line up.
All right, this is going to the crib. This is for my boy D-Lance. One time for my boy D. Oh, this is too easy. Hey, get your ass out the way, 24.
Looking for space. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead.
Look at a corner.
It's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Makes the grab. There he goes. Heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And the punishment has been extended. Is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Here he comes with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan State has the ball back.
Get an interception. That would be nice.
They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. The quick out. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught close to the marker. It's Whitted. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
Y'all look so sorry.
Right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check
530 yards.
And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield.
So that's literally commit. Bro, this shit is so shitty.
The Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So a drive there of 84 yards. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Buys a little extra time. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And some room to work. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Dell. Fires into the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's inside the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but, man, did they set up.
That just sucks.
Position.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He still caught that.
They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Looking to throw again.
Wide open.
Touchdown, Sparty. Fitted in the window for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kicks.
Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Slithers into space. Kearney on the Jets. Touchdown, Ducks! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
With that last touchdown, they remain... What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today, but opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up on it.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Here comes the heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guy's...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. He wants to throw. The wins keep piling up, and the stakes get higher along with it as this squad